and good afternoon, fellow tankers. It's Commander Denalii. Today, we're doing the nuts and bolts video on the T-32. It's a Tier 8 American heavy tank that leads to the T-110E5. This tank is, it's pretty fun. I mean, I really don't have a whole lot of complaints about this tank. As you can see, this tank has 800 horsepower, which means this tank is not stupid slow. Has a 105mm gun that fires 5.66 rounds per minute, which means the reload is just over 10.5 seconds. The aiming time is 2.3 seconds and the accuracy is 0.41. The average penetration for your standard round is 198, for your premium round is 245, and for your HE is 53. Your average damage for your standard and your premium round is 320, and for your HE is 420. The track and the turret both traverse at 25 degrees per second, and the view range is 400 meters, and your signal range is 745 meters. Now, that's all your standard stats. Once you start adding equipment to this, then it changes your stats around just a little bit. So here we are looking at the modules. I'll go ahead and let you see where all those are placed. And like I said, the reload on this is just over 10.5 seconds. That's before you add any type of gun rammer, brothers in arms, any premium food if you decide to use that, or vents. So yeah, this thing can go just over 30 kilometers per hour. It says the max speed is 35, and like I said, the engine power is 800 horsepower. This thing doesn't have very good concealment, so, you know, trying to stay hidden while you're shooting behind bushes and whatever, not very great. So it's not a sniper tank. Excuse me. Like I said, the standard view range is 400 meters and the standard signal range is 745. Alright, so here we are looking at the armor. As you can see, there's a little bit of spaced armor on the left side right there. That's that piece of track that's hanging off on the left side of the turret, and it does count as spaced armor. Of course, top of the turret, top of the back deck, top of the front deck are pretty much weak points at less than 70 millimeters of protection, so artillery can hit this tank and hit it pretty hard, and if they get a direct hit, most likely they will penetrate. And as you see right there, we got the side armor that's behind the other spaced armor. And then here's your weak points. It's your lower plate and the gun port on the right side. As you can see, it doesn't have very much armor. The top plate is only 121 to 160. It's the same with the back and sides of the turret and your commander's hatch, which are weak points as well. And here's where you're going to start making your bread and butter with your armor. On the very side of the turret right there, you have somewhere between 191 and 230. And of course, your gun mantle in the front of your turret is over 231 millimeters of protection. So as long as you stay hull down and you're pointed at your enemy with your turret, there's some tier 10s that won't penetrate this thing, even with premium rounds. But there are some that can. So as you can see, I have 3 crew skills and I'm training 1. I got Snapshot, Smooth Ride, Sixth Sense, and I'm training repairs. When I'm done training repairs, I'm going to change that to Track Mechanic and train repairs again. I run 30 standard rounds on this, along with 8 premiums and 5 HE, just in case I get a soft target. I run small repairs, small first aid, and a fire extinguisher, because this tank can catch on fire relatively easy if you get shot in the engine. As you can see, I'm running vents, vertical stabilizers, and a gun rammer, just to shorten the reload up a little bit, and also to where I can shoot on the move. So the first map here is going to be Insk. It's going to be war, and I wanted to show you this tank in a city map where you do not have a lot of opportunities to get hull down, and how to get hull down, and also how to do a little bit of reverse side scraping. And then the second map is going to be, you know, pretty much how to get hull down, and then also how to, you know, force yourself on the enemies and approach them when you have opportunities like that. So here on Insk, normally I'll go over to the city on the left side, the 1-2 line, 2-3 line, and fight in the city over there. But I decided to change it up a little bit and go down the right side and try to flank these guys. So right now I'm just moving in and out of the buildings and trying to stay concealed as long as possible. I don't want to be the first person spotted on the team, because usually when that happens, artillery is short to follow, and then everybody aims your direction as well. There is a nice little bit of cover around here, as you can see all these rock piles and rubble and stuff like that, so it's a great place to, you know, put the weak points of your tank. And there we find our little brother, the T-29, the Tier 7 version of the T-32. And I put one into his upper plate, and I'm using this rock to try to hide my weak points. And I screwed up that shot. It looked like it went through his spaced armor there, so of course it got blocked. Not to mention his armor was angled. So here we're just waiting for his upper plate. There we go, and we'll back off. And as you can see, I'm showing the smallest amount of my tank as possible, but I am sticking that road wheel out to bait shots. And as you can see, I got tracked, but he used his shot. So now we're going to try to wait for that upper plate again. Nope, we're going to go for his hatch. And we miss. But that hatch is a weak point on the T-29. And he just fired, so we're going to pull forward here in just a moment. Nope, we're going to try to reverse side scrape. I don't want to stick my hull out there too much. So here's the reverse side scraping. You just back up until you can get a shot, and he messes his shot up, so we're going to aim at his hatch, and we will finish him off. So now there's a T-34 up there, and a T-28 prototype, so I'm debating where to go and how to get these guys, and then I see this hammer move forward, so I'm just going to go ahead, follow his lead, but instead of going left, I'm going to go straight and go after this T-34. So here we are, T-34. Oh, we got the rear of him. We're going to try to pop out and take a quick shot. And unfortunately, all we did was track him there. But he's not faced towards us, so now I'm going to focus my attention to the T-28 prototype. And we're going to shoot him in the hull. There we go. We ended up getting a track on him and getting some assisted damage for tracking him. And if you aim for the side of these turrets, they can be weak points if you have a gun with enough pin. Unfortunately, I aimed it off just a little bit and hit him in that flat part, so therefore it didn't pin him. But we will finish him off anyway. And now looking at the map, they own the left side of the map, we own the right side of the map. We're up by 3 tanks, and seeing that they're almost to our artillery, I'm going to go back to base and tell, you know, my team, hey, defend the base. That way they can't win due to a quick cap, because we are pretty much ruining these guys' day. So I'm going to head straight back there and take out any opposition on the way. As you can see, they've got 2 people on the cap, and we've only got 1 on their cap. And they're down to 1. But we're going to keep moving. And there's the reason I use vert stabs, snapshot, and you know, the other one for firing on the move. You can get good shots like that. Unfortunately, that Tiger was just a little bit too far away for those to affect my shot too much. But the vert stabs and the snapshot and all that does help with your shooting while you're moving. So it's some great tools to use. So we're going to go up here and try to interrupt the cap, because it's getting really close on time. And the other heavy tank behind us, another T-32 I believe, or nope, AMX 5100 is helping us out as well. But right now we are on 6 hits, 3 spotted targets, 4 kills, 1 crit, and 2 track target hits. So all in all, this is a pretty decent game. And as you can see, there's only 2 enemies remaining. And our guy pulled off the flag so that we could finish killing him. Try another snapshot there and fail. That's alright. I'm going to angle a little bit just in case he fires at me. Good thing I did. And we'll put one into his lower plate. And then I'm going to get behind this wreck right here of, what is that, a Churchill it looks like. And we're going to go haul down. And we're going to try to finish this guy off. And there we go. We ended up with 5 kills. 8 penetrations.
We did it! We won!
So at the end of that match, we ended up making almost 40,000 silver and 4,000 experience on a premium account. We got 5 kills, 2,100 damage, 9 penetrations. We assisted for 647 due to tracking people, and we blocked 320. And there's the team statistics if you guys want to see that. And now we're gonna start our second map, which is Arctic Region. This is a great map for the T-32. This is also a tier 8 match. And on this one, when I'm a top tier heavy, I like to go do the fight down in the H8 area, H9 area, all right there. It's a great place to go. There's a rock that's right on the GH line in the 9 area that you can get behind, and you can only expose your turret by going there. And it's a great place for American heavy tanks to go, because you can park behind it and your hull isn't exposed. I mean, if it is, it's a very, very small amount, but there's a gap between the rocks that you can pretty much see the entire field of H8 all the way up to the J4 area. And it's just a great place to be able to put this gun to work. And sorry about that guy in that chat, he was doing a little bit too much talking. So anyway, as you see here, our team is doing a pretty nice spread, which is great. Got a couple heavies going straight down the middle, which was a little confusing, but that's alright. So this is the rocks I'm talking about. Trying to get the right angle on this is, I'm trying to expose the least amount of my tank as possible, but as you see, I got to get a little bit closer. And there we go, we got our first customer. The Hellcat. We hit him for 305. He's got a buddy right behind him. But that's alright, we're going to reload, try to finish this guy off first. And we will for 122. And seeing where that guy was and seeing how he's firing at us, I'm just going to wait for the reload and fire back exactly where he is. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish him off as well. So we got the first 2 kills of the game. And right now, nobody's spotted, so I'm going to go ahead and push forward because it looks like most of their heavies and stuff went to the C1 area. So here's another good spot for this tank to go haul down. It's right here on this ridge line. As you see, there's a Tiger II right there. Unfortunately, we don't have any shots at him, so I'm going to pull forward. Spot a KV-85. And this is the accuracy of the gun. We're shooting 400 meters. But we're missing this guy. Went right over the top of his turret, top right. We're going to try to lead a shot on him, and it goes just over his turret. But now that Tiger II is exposed, we did get some spotted damage there. I'm trying to figure out where he's going to. He's going back, and we try a shot there at 200 meters, and it goes just over his front deck because he reversed. So we're going to try to hit him inside the turret because that's a weak spot. And unfortunately, we just barely miss him. At first I thought it bounced, but once I actually started watching this replay, I realized it just missed. But anyway, he's running around that corner there, so we're just going to go ahead and push forward because we can't get any good shots on him. Wait, there's one. Alright, we got him in the back, right in his engine, it looked like. Well, his engine area, we didn't hit its engine. And I'm not in any immediate danger because that enemy heavy over there, which I believe is T-32, is behind the rock. So we're going to keep trying to get shots on this Tiger II and take him out. So here we are, trying to line one up, side of his turret. Aim in. And there we go, finished him off for 306 damage. And yes, the T-32, enemy T-32, is behind that rock. And the artillery should be back here somewhere as well. As you can see, it's me and T-32, a friendly T-32. Artillery just fired. So he's spotted, we're going to stop, we're going to aim. And we're not going to fire because our T-32 just to our right ended up finishing him off. Which is perfectly fine. So here it is, 2 T-32s versus 1. We're just going to stop and fire, and he's a quarter health now. Well, he didn't aim at me, which was weird. So I'm just gonna wait, aim in my shot, fire. 305. I wish I would have rolled a little bit higher. I could have possibly finished him. Oh well. But now they only have 5 tanks remaining, and we have 11. So we're just gonna keep pushing up here. It looks like they got a medium, a light, and 3 heavies. So that's a kaiju. Don't know what the medium is off the top of my head. And there's a light tank somewhere around here as well, because he's not spotted. We're going to take a shot at this kaiju because he's got his backside exposed over here. I'm glad I fired when I did, because friendly T-32 rammed me, but I did get a hit, so I have no complaints on that. I was a little upset during this map because of it, but that's alright. Try to snapshot the Lycan. Nothing happened, but we're bouncing rounds from him, and he's firing before we're even in range, so pull up and line up a shot on him. We'll hit him for 340. He's going to circle our friendly T-32. So now it's time to back up and get a point-blank shot on this guy. And there we go. So kill number 4, 10 penetrations. Only thing left is a kaiju, another heavy, and a medium. But it looks like the other heavy's getting messed up right now.
Loaded and ready.
Again, friendly T-32 directly on my right side. I was still upset him at this point for ramming me, so I kind of got him very close to the cliff edge. Tried to snapshot there and missed. And there I push him into the cliff, so fuck him. And here's the enemy Centennial. I'm just going to snapshot. I track him, don't finish him, but I got the assisted damage, which is fine by me. And it looks like the artillery hit him. Anyway, guys, this is my take on the T-32, the Tier 8 American heavy tank. As you can see, we get a decent amount of silver, even running, you know, decent equipment and everything like that. We do decent damage. Anyway, if you guys like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps me out. If you're new to the channel, like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But until next time, fellow tankers, you guys go out there and kill some shit. And I hope to see you guys on the battle.